Hey guys, as you guys come in here right now, this will be some fun Q&A. I want to just get any kind of feedback I can give to you guys going into this upcoming weekend, Halloween weekend. Celebrating with the kids, right? And the family. Have some fun. How do you stay on point? How do you still get the workouts in? Well, you got so much going on. And then something we can also talk about is the tremendous amount for you youngsters of you get in shape, right? And then suddenly you have life, family, significant other, kids, jobs. Life throws curveballs at you health-wise. So how do you stay in shape? So those are some kind of things we'll go over today. In the meantime, make sure to ask those questions there, and then Jeffrey will read these bad boys, and we will put these over on the Mike O'Hearn Show. Mm-hmm. Today, when I got up, I took the 405 right here and just went all the way down till the on pass for the 101, and then you cut down to the 101, come up and over into Van Nuys, I guess you would say, and then cut up to Sunset, go all the way over here. This is where the house and the gym is, and we come back down. So
peak check. What up, Robbie? See those peaks, Robbie?
Yeah. So the reason why this is peaked is because I trained biceps with Robbie Robinson. I need to say nothing more. Let's get on the A game again, guys. That's the clip. Mm-hmm. Boom, boom, boom. 3 shots of Robbie.
All right.
Do you have a question for me?
Let's see. Dude, the volume went on, Mike. Holy shit. All right.
We're just muting in between so we can get work done, and then also you guys ask questions.
Double dip and pump those questions up, chat. How do you work in the booze and enjoy life?
Okay, it's a great question. How do I enjoy booze and enjoy life? So booze doesn't make you enjoy life. So I don't, yeah, that's an odd one to me. Sorry. Would it be freaky to you guys for somebody to say, I've never drank alcohol? Because I never did. Never did. I don't need booze to make it exciting. And it's interesting. That's a young man's approach and an old school approach as well. Because most of the guys, I just went to a bachelor party in Costa Rica, and there was 8. I get the crew was second notch, second level, you know. None of them drank. We had fun just doing what we were doing. It wasn't the alcohol that does it. Also, it's hard to do that. How do you explain the whole psychology behind that? If you have to go to a bar and drink to have fun, there's an issue. Sorry, but it is what it is. You should be able to have fun without it, guys. Come on, it's a new day. It's cooler to be jacked. It really is cooler to be jacked and strong than drunk. So, and then alcohol is a toxin, and your body doesn't utilize protein until the toxins are out of the body. So if you drink on Friday, your body's not functioning right until Monday, unless you drink on Saturday too. So drop the booze. It's irrelevant to life, man. We had another one? And feel free to rebuttal to that, because that's, yeah. I like the new approach. So the big new turn now, before we get into this question, is the concept of you guys get out there and become savages. Be the one percenters. Leave it at that. Go with it.
What's your diet like? And if you could give advice, that would be a good prep meal to have, say, 5 days a week.
Oatmeal and protein first thing in the morning. Just make Mona makes me overnight oats. You can see that on my YouTube, how she makes those. So yeah, do that. And then my meal plan is always changing. Right now, I'm reverse dieting. So I'm coming out of that extreme cut. And so I'm slowly putting carbohydrates back in to a good amount. My fats, proteins are at 400 grams right now. And then I'm just letting the body utilize that food and move through it until my body functions correctly with the food I'm eating. And then I'll continue to change that and try to get that up to a good number. That's one thing I think you guys got to understand. If you're feeling bloated, you feel fat, and you're eating like 50 grams of carbs or 100 grams of carbs a day, there's an issue. It means your body's not utilizing those carbs. So that's time to start looking at that stuff. All right. And that happens to everybody. Happens to me. Because I dieted so long and went so low carbohydrates, when I introduced them back in, oh, it's a speed bump. But I know that. I know that I took something away, so my body's going to be pissed off when I put it back in. It's not going to be like, okay, I'm working again. Perfect. No, you just taught me how to function without it, and now you're throwing it back in at me. So you got to be smart enough in it. Go.
You heard him, Jeffrey. Drop the booze. I don't drink either. I got to change the diet and up the dosage.
Jeffrey was playing with some sick 515 today on squats.
Yup.
Sitting down, putting it all on the vertebrae on the squat.
Yeah, that's different.
Here's a little clip. Pull that off for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You're going to see this clip, and then you're going to see a lot more clips like this from past champions talk about this. Mostly the guys around my age. The understanding that weightlifting or bodybuilding is right. I get it. The amazing craft of stimulating muscle and building muscle. And that's what bodybuilding is, right? The whole talk about hypertrophy and the right rep range and build that muscle. And the one thing that I stayed true to is power bodybuilding, where I wanted nervous system, connective tissue, range of motion, athletic ability of explosion, healthy ligaments, joints, and then muscle building. For me, that's where power bodybuilding came in. And I go, well, I got to be athletic first, and then I can do everything else. But Dorian put out a great message for a lot of you guys that he was talking about how great bodybuilding is and what it is. And then his transformation from that to being able to be active, mobile, and healthy at the stage he's at now. So it's a great insight. And I'm glad these guys are doing that now at this stage. And it's something I've preached my whole career, that you got to stay athletic. And so what are you willing to give up during your competition years? I was willing to give up nothing as I won the universe multiple times. But it was a physique like the old school Steve Reeves and the classic physiques, where I didn't have to go to that amazing amount that those guys did. And so I got to keep a lot of that athletic ability and do shows like Gladiators and over again and Battle Dome and other things, and continue to model to the masses because I had the physique I wanted. I had the strength that I freaking love, the mobility, the athletic ability. And at this stage of the game, I just continued to do what I did 40 years ago. There was no change for me. But you'll see a lot of the bodybuilders change it and do more movements. So it's great that they're doing that. I like that because it's an echo of what I've preached over and over and over again for you guys that aren't going to go to the level. Listen, there's only one Dorian Yates. There's only one Flex Wheeler, Chris Cormier, Barry DeMay, Lee Labrada, Lee Haney. There's only one of those guys, right? It's like these guys are the pinnacle of pinnacles. So for you guys that aren't even going close to that, my recommendation is stay with my power bodybuilding. That way you can be jacked, healthy, and keep this for a lifetime. Clip.
What's the lowest amount of calories you've had to consume at the tail end of a cut that you can remember?
No food.
Just fucking nothing.
Nothing. This
No
last
calories.
movie. Oh my gosh. Put that on my stories. That's awesome. That is awesome.
No calories.
Oh, hold on. Film this real quick.
Yeah.
Go.
Mike, just want to say thank you. Back
Grab
in
me a water.
2018, I was at my lowest. Started to get into the gym and got fit. Now I haven't been in the gym for a while, but I got a career in my own place. Your videos were my catalyst. Thank you. Look at that. Changing lives.
Love it. I love it, man. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. I'm
No-
humbled.
No
Humbled.
audio, dude.
Very humbled on that one. It's cool that he got going and stuff, and it led him into another craft
That's right.
and became successful in that aspect. How does that work? And it's so cool because it came from weightlifting and just being disciplined. And people think weightlifting is the majority, or the left think the weightlifting is just a vanity kind of get your body when they don't realize it's a discipline, a hardship.
What's the current split?
Current split is power bodybuilding. That is available over on michaelhearn.com, or you can check it on any of my links right here on the YouTube has it in the link, power bodybuilding. So it's one of those times where we're squatting twice a week, deadlifting twice a week, benching a couple times as well. A lot of compound movements, a lot of sets, very low reps. It's all about nervous system and strength. Imagine, it's funny because I'm glad you asked that, but this is a side note. It's Friday, and so we squatted again. Squatted on Monday, and Jeff and me, and we deadlifted on just the other day.
Yes.
Well, yeah, so we're both like, it was, wasn't it?
Or the arms was yesterday. That was the day.
Yeah, and we were both kind of like, I feel good, but I feel taxed.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that.
little zapped. So it's just, I like power bodybuilding. It's by far my favorite.
When the various fitness influencers come and fall, Mike remains, and all his info becomes more golden. Oh,
I appreciate that.
seen it. A lot come and go.
But let me do this though. I listened to the legends before me, the Frank Zanes, by far my training partner of over 30 years, Robbie Robinson. I mean, I got the Jedi, I got the master, leading the way for me. And so it's easy for me to talk about this stuff because I've listened to the guys that made it through, first of all, had physiques. Show me the bicep.
The Robbie?
Yeah. He had the physiques that I wanted. And we have to talk about this. We have to talk about the delusion of where bodybuilding is going and how we are getting so far away from the beautiful, artistic male physique.
You mean this
Yeah, I mean that one. I mean, look at this, guys.
Don't spoil it. Let's see. Can we see that?
Can you see that? You see that? You see Robbie Robinson's arm?
I can pull it up too.
Yeah. I can clip it another time, but
Right.
geez Louise, it's like that's who I listen to. So I'm glad that I can pass a lot of this information from them to you guys. And what I like seeing too is that the guys that were around in my eras, the 80s, are now talking about that athletic ability and range of motion. So now, even if they were quiet at one time going, well, this is the way to do it. Now they're seeing why I said to stay this way relative to the other way. And so that's kind of a plus. It's kind of I don't know if it's kind of a backwards kind of plus because they're like, we have to do this now because we did so much damage. And my point was trying to say, don't do as much. Don't be so pinpointed on something like just muscle and destroy the body so you can't enjoy it later. There's so many, listen, weightlifting is great and weightlifting can absolutely destroy your body. If you do not think that's true, you're a freaking idiot. If you do it incorrectly, and this is Arthur Jones talking about that, the squat is the greatest thing in the world. Do it incorrectly, and it's the worst thing in the world. And so like all of that stuff goes into play. So you got to be smart enough to go, okay, maybe I don't know how to squat correctly. Let me watch Robbie Robinson or one of these guys do a squat or Mike, instead of just balls to the wall. These, what was the guy that always used the fake weights? The Castleberry kind of.
Castleberry?
Yeah.
This is your boy. What are you talking
Big
about?
time.
Castleberry. What happened to him? Who's he at?
That's Clark.
Yeah, he's on the list.
That's
Like-
Clark's boy.
Like the one guy said about the influencers. They come and they go. Have you ever considered doing Pilates or yoga to help further your range of motion? When's Pilates class?
We are going to do Pilates class. We are doing Pilates. Not yoga. I've done yoga before. No, because yoga is just a holding a stretch. And so I already do that, but with weights. But Pilates, I like the idea of Pilates because you're in such odd angles. So we just talked to like a bigwig of the Pilates world, and she's going to take me through and kick my ass.
What do you think of heavy weighted body weight exercises? Weighted dips, weighted
Yeah, it's
pull-ups.
great. It's great.
Mhm.
Tenfold compared to the guy that goes, I can do 100 dips. You're 100 pounds. Shut up. It's like, I love that Arnold goes, he goes, well, if you're going to do pull-ups and you're 240 pounds, you also have the strength of a 240-pound man.
Right.
And say, so do pull-ups. And if it's still easy, then throw some weights on there. Yeah. But I always think that. It's like I'll do pull-ups at 315 when I'm off season.
Yep.
So when I'm all sliced and diced at 270 pounds or 260 pounds, I feel like a small gymnast again. And I can just rep out 20, 30 reps. So yeah, I like them. I think the whole 100 reps thing, like on pull-ups or dips or anything like that, the guy that always says lift the boats who can't bench 95 pounds, who's going to carry the boats? I think those kind of things are irrelevant. That now you're just mileage on the shoulders and elbows and everything with the hundreds and hundreds of reps. Good questions, guys. Man, you guys always do this when I'm solo.
I'm a personal trainer certified by NASM. Do you believe science-based workouts are the right way to go?
In no world. In no world.
What?
I'm sorry about that, Captain.
Science, right?
Absolutely not. And you'll find this out in time. You'll find out, mostly being an NASM trained. I'm hoping you had more background than just getting a certification through NASM. The whole hypertrophy idea of 8 to 12, well, that's based off of the hypotheticals of the guy that started with 3 sets of 10, which is an in-between number of 8 of 12. But then that study was done off of beginners. Well, a beginner is going to change off of anything. So when you start looking into it deep enough, you'll realize the concept of lifting is just stimulating enough. Like Arthur Jones got this right in the 70s. Get in, train as least amount as possible, but still get better and get out of the gym. And then it's all about nutrition and training. It's all about recovery and food. Training is so secondary. All you got to do is go in and stimulate and get out. And that's the problem. So, because then the science-based guys go, no, you can't. What did we do today? I maybe did 7 to 10 sets of squats, a couple belt squats after that, and done. And so the science-based said, well, no, you got to do your 5 sets of 8 to 12 on squats. Then you got to go to your hack squats, and then you got to go over to and go to fatigue over here. And it's like, it doesn't work that way. And then also, let's paint this pretty picture. What are you, 25 and everything's working great? You got no job, you're still living at home, and you can just grow, eat, and train. It's like, there's so much more aspects to this. Stress is stress. You got a stressful job. In no world can you train like your training partner that doesn't work, who's got this family wealth of money where he just kind of woke up at 11, gets to the gym to meet you at 12 o'clock. So it's a different world. And then also, you know what science does to it too? Mm-hmm. Is it takes out, if you're told, hey, here's the medication, this is going to take care of you. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, okay, great. And the doctor didn't tell you, well, you should take care of your nutrition and your sleep and all this stuff besides taking the medication. That's what science-based training does. It says, go in there, do these 4 exercises, 15 sets, and this. And so the person that's doing that now just kind of goes in blindly and goes off of this program, and never in the years that he trains takes in a comprehension of how to play the game of chess. Wait a minute. Am I strong today? Am I not strong today? Am I motivated in this workout? Am I not? How much should I do? There's so many cool factors that you get to understand if you pay attention to the workouts. So, for the beginner, sure, have fun with the science-based. But we're going to just be a couple more minutes. We're out of here. I just want to jump on for a second. And you'll find as a trainer, you'll find the most important thing is the clients keep coming back to you. And so if it's you coming up with something that's a little easier, but they'll keep being consistent, you're golden. You really are. Compared to this is what the science base does. And if please feel free, if anybody's here, that you have a science-based lifter that looks good. Because that's the one thing, is it's now become a meme online. It's like all science-based lifters look like shit. And the guy that, goes in knowing nothing about weightlifting looks like a Greek god.
That's toxic.
Was I? Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, Mike. For a tall, long-limbed bodybuilder, 6'4", are there any chest training adjustments that you suggest?
Make sure you're tucking the elbows on all your stuff. Don't keep it so spanned out. Tuck it. Power lift. Make those movements precise. You got long limbs. Squats the same way. Make sure that you squat right and bench right. And squatting right would be old school powerlifting, not new school powerlifting, but go back to how the guys would bench in the 70s and 80s and squat back then. Watch Ed Cohen do deadlifts. Don't watch the strongmen do deadlifts. Don't watch anybody else today. Watch the old school Ed Cohen deadlifts and how he gets under there. You're 6'4". You got some long limbs. And so you just want to make sure that you're keeping everything powerful, precise, and you're not, and just think of that, guys. He's 6'4", and he's going to squat, and that torso is like this. So he's almost doing good mornings unless he's deadlifting more like a squat. So, yeah, good luck. Smart question. Smart question. We got a banger. We're going to finish this out, guys. We got some editing, some fun stuff to do.
A banger. A lot of these are good questions. We just got like last week or something.
I am heading off to Cancun, Mexico this weekend. Going down to RejuveStem. So that will be a blast. Meeting Jimmy Bluff and his young lady there. Big John T and Big John M, both coming. Got their ladies with them. What was that?
Just looking up someone's name.
1 second. He's doing a little research on a question. What do we got?
No bangers.
Nothing. Area code 647 is where?
Yeah, when are we going to train with nipples?
Never. I don't think so.
Do you ever get tendonitis? And if you do you work through it or let it rest?
I work through anything and everything. Blood flow heals. I may change form. I may change the weights. But yeah, I always train through anything and everything.
Returning to the gym after many years, is a small cut or bulk a better way to start?
I don't know where you're at now. You go off of where you're at now. So I don't know how many times you're eating. You haven't trained. So I'm assuming, I'll guarantee the nutrition is not on point. So technically the real thing is just getting the nutrition on point for where you are. At least burning some fat again, but taking enough protein that you can get in those workouts, but enough carbohydrates that your body's functioning right to train. So I would go a complete different way. And I think that's bigger info, which is a great question, but this is bigger for all of you. You don't go from ground zero, not training, to go, I'm going to go train. Well, okay. I would think that would be awesome, right? But everything goes off of nutrition. So if you're not training, well, the first thing you should do is start eating right again, and then going and train. But until you start eating right, you went from you're broken already because you're not training, you're not eating. I'm going to go train, and you're still not eating right. So that means you're going to even break yourself more. And I've said this to you guys over and over again. Weightlifting, while not doing your proper nutrition, is damaging your body. You're breaking it down and then not feeding it to recover healthy. You're just breaking it down. So you're adding more stress to your life. So that's what I would do. Titan Meal Plan is in the link. Get started on that first. Give me 48 hours to get the nutrition back to you to make sure you're doing it right. And then we'll check in on the Titan Crew, which we're checking in on next Wednesday. We have a post up there now. So for anybody here, get in the Titan Crew and we will go over your plans on the next Wednesday.
I love how you say you give somebody nutrition advice. It's not just nutrition. There's more to it. Why don't you just say it? Why mislead people?
There's more to it. You look at the picture. Yeah. Definitely more to it, right? Obviously. Here's one of your geniuses right here.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that says you can gas up for 50 years and nothing will happen to you. Then, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. You're an idiot.
A lot of alcohol questions today. Everyone's wanting to booze up.
Never had alcohol. It's a toxin. Stops your body from utilizing protein. Why would I do that?
So what rep range do you prefer the most for hypertrophy?
I don't know what hypertrophy is. Sorry, guys.
Conventional deadlift versus sumo deadlift versus trap bar deadlift. Which to choose, or the equal benefits?
They're all different benefits.
There you go.
Yeah, they're all different benefits. I think a sumo is for athletes, for longevity, and for athletes to really learn the position of that hip explosion. I think conventional is great for raw power. Again, I think it's great for athletes to do it if they're really still sitting underneath the bar and it doesn't become a drag. And then trap bar is great. Trap bar is great. I would say save that for your elders or your youth. In the mid range, I would go with the bar. Traps a great one too. Trap bar. And that will be probably the first one I have. Well, can't be the first. I've already started them on the bar, but Titan will start with a trap bar for that proper hip explosion. We got another one? The guy cried back?
No.
The guy, feel free to cry back there, buddy, about there's more to it. There's definitely more to it, man. Obviously, you know that because you haven't done anything.
What's the real deal? Come on with it, Mike.
Yeah, come on with
Mike,
it.
Come on, Mike. Dude,
Yeah. Come on with it.
It's not the diet.
I so plowed this guy's girl, and he's just still pissed, isn't he?
Where did this, dude? A lot of alcohol and a lot of these too. A lot of weed questions. What do you think about cannabis and weed and with training?
No, I'm the wrong guy to ask that.
Mm-hmm. Big Mike, thoughts on half squats for long femurs or general adjustments for the anatomical differences?
No. No matter what height you are, you should keep full range of motion. So because you're 6'5", 6'6", still means that you still need to get down in the hole because it has nothing to do with what a powerlifting squat in the range of motion. Has nothing to do with a bodybuilding squat and trying to build that muscle. It has to do with you as an athlete or as a person as you go through life. You start training half squats only. You're going to develop a strength in one position so much stronger in another position that in time, you're going to snap things because you're going to have no strength in one position and tons in another. And that torque on your ligaments is going to put you down for good. So stop thinking like a bodybuilder. Stop thinking like a power lifter. Think fully for longevity in life, like the big 6'4" kid that we just talked to. But guys, if you have no common sense on this, do you know how big strong men are? Strong men are 6'9", 6'10". Do you see the range of motion these guys get? Do you see how big Thor's shin bone is in length? They still squat all the way. And you got to remember that every single offensive lineman and the depth they get with their hips, and these guys are all these 6'8", 6'9" guys. Again, it's range of motion for the athletic person. And if you're just a regular Joe and you don't think longevity, again, you're kind of a moron. It's a good thing to go, I'm taking pressure off you, because I think a lot of you guys think, I'm going to be this bodybuilder. I'm going to be this strong power lifter. Okay, great. If that happens, great. But set yourself up to at least be healthy in life, except for the one guy that keeps thinking there's tricks to it, and that's why he looks like crap. Just keep range of motion as best you possibly can. Pilates would be great for you. And if you are a big guy and you can't find out where that structure, the range of motion is, don't worry. We do that all the time in the Titan crew. And we fine tune it so you make sure that squat is correct and that range of motion is in good range.
Did you coach Mike Digital?
Would I coach?
Yeah.
I wouldn't coach him. No, he's a douche.
Good point.
You can't coach. You can only coach people that can listen and learn.
That's the point.
And that's the bottom line. That guy won't listen to nobody.
Well, he's smart. He's definitely smarter than you.
He's like Dorian Yates said, he's a big pile of shit. He knows everything and he looks like shit. It's like, congratulations. Guy's half my age and looks like a bag of shit.
Who is your biggest wait, that's not the one, but whatever, while we're at it. What do you think about boxing and weightlifting at the same time? Boxing 3 times a week and weightlifting 3 times a week.
Just know you're giving up a little bit either way, right? So I roll twice a week. And so you got to give up. Will I not be as strong as I always was? Because I'm rolling a couple times. So this takes a lot out of you. And so boxing is a beast, absolute beast, man. So again, you got to be really smart with your nutrition. You got to be smart with your recovery and your training, because the boxing is what it is. You know, you're going to do your mitt work. You're going to be doing your sparring work. You're going to be doing your road work, all that stuff. So you're going to be tanked on those days. So you got to really make sure that weightlifting is structured for what you want. I think it's great. First of all, anything you guys want to do, from rolling, BJJ, wrestling, boxing, whatever it is, definitely do it. Definitely do that and have the weightlifting in there. Just know you're giving up some here and some here.
Beautiful.
On days that I roll, I do nothing. I honestly do nothing else. And I don't mean weightlifting. I mean, I'm on the couch. It's like, you roll for 2 hours, I come home and go, leave me alone. I'm sitting here the rest of the day and watching movies.
Mike, do you do energy drinks?
I do. Echelon. I love Echelon. I will do one in the morning, sip on it as I go through the workout, and then one after the workout. Kind of fires me up through the whole day. I love them. I love caffeine. God, you guys are killing it with great questions here.
Steamrolling. What do you think about the guys that do the half reps on bench or lift their ass off as they're coming up with the bar?
I always say form is everything. It's not that you do a lift, it's how you do the lift. Now, this could be taken a couple different ways, so let me break this down for you. He's speaking of guys doing incorrect stuff all the time. Because for the fact of going a half bench, well, no, if it's a floor bench or a block press or anything like that, that's a great thing. But that's something that you would add in every couple of weeks. And you've seen us do block presses, half reps on squats to overload the weights. Those are all techniques that you use. But if somebody's continuously doing something wrong, it's like the guy said about structure and maybe you should squat different because you're a tall guy. No. Form is great range of motion on everything. Is the guy still here that I smashed his girl? He's all upset.
He fucking left.
He left. Oh shoot.
He fucking left.
He's gonna go talk to his girl because I smashed it.
This guy's question, guys. Did you believe it? Not you, but who was your biggest inspiration growing up, weightlifting wise?
It was not just weightlifting because I did martial arts as a pup. It was Bruce Lee and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I wanted to be the hybrid of those two. My dad was Steve Reeves, and so it was the classic physiques. It was the physiques that I could look at, and I could look at their silhouette, and I would go, holy shit, that's a superhero. And we lost that in the world of health and fitness. The guys on the covers all looked like Barry DeMay. You see a Barry DeMay cover, and you're just like, dude, that guy's life, I want to live it. And so that's what got me going. They motivated me to do what I did. Never change your physique for what is current. Always stay true to what you liked on your physiques. I'll guarantee that everybody here would take Brad Pitt's physique over a Mr. Olympia's physique. I would take Arnold's, but I mean, besides that, you know what I mean? It's like, I think most of you would be like, if you could look like Brad Pitt in Fight Club or Mr. in the last 20 years, Mr. Olympia, I guarantee everybody takes Brad Pitt. Man, they killed this one, guys.
What's your dog's name, and can they be in more videos?
Yes. Yeah, Striker, Panda, and Khaleesi. Titan, you do it. Come here, Titan. Come here. Come here, knucklehead. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're going to come and punch me? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let me see this bicep. All right, we'll have him sign us off on a little bicep shot.
Yeah.
Get a little story of that.
Where's that one, girl? Here it is. What's the best way you've used to get back in your prime if you've ever fallen off? I feel like I don't get it. I'm 29. I want abs again. Is that him in the photo?
A gut check. A real gut check gets you back in the very best shape of your life. Being a little too happy makes you weak. Stay in the consistent. And you always, mostly at 29 kids, you gotta have a freaking drive at 29. That's way too young to be going, dang, you know what I mean? Man, you come out, plan a weekend, come out to California, train with me for a weekend. When you leave, you're going to be freaking amped and get back in the best shape of your life. Make that happen.
Yeah.
You're way too young to have this be like that. You can't be that beat down at 29 that you can't find that passion to go, let me freaking blast this and get freaky. And yeah. Thanks for the question, brother.
Not bad.
Yeah, look at this shot of you, man. Keith, is that right? Is it Keith?
Mm-hmm.
Kid, you're way too good looking and got too good a shape to be like 29 and a half ass. You're that 1%. You're that 1%, man. All right? My team over here just showed me your photo all blown up. So yeah, get that back in there. Hey, Titan. Ma, send him over here. Get your butt over here.
Awesome to meet you. I'm 6'1", 251, 16% body fat, and I'm always called Big Natty. You showed me the possibility of consistency.
I'm busy.
Come here, say hi to everybody.
So I'm busy.
You're busy. This kid's.
I'm going to try.
Come here. You want to answer any questions here?
So So,
Which question you want to answer?
so did you know?
Get this, Jeff.
So
Look
hardest
keep your
part-
eyes on them.
so
Tell them what the best thing to do when you eat.
so when I eat, it is rice, bacon, chicken, burgers, and
Do you eat sweets?
no,
Why don't you eat sweets?
because it's for
You can say it.
because it is for David.
Little bad David, huh? Sweets aren't good for you. So hamburgers, bacon in the morning, eggs, chicken.
And
What's your carbohydrates? You got your popcorn, your rice.
yes.
Are you competing this weekend?
Yeah. I'm going to take one person down.
You're gonna take one or all everybody. You gotta take everybody down to win.
Hey, well, she said I have to take one down.
Well, you gotta take down Titan Eastwood. That's for sure. Right?
Well, he's not going to compete.
Yes, he is.
No, it's not.
Is that because?
Because he is a little.
No smack talking there, Conor McGregor. Holy sheesh. Look at that tooth. Where'd that tooth go? Where'd that tooth go?
Wait, you eat peanut butter or what?
Oh, yeah, you eat peanut butter 24/7.
Well, answer your questions.
So answer the
wait,
question.
No. Okay, so answer your questions. What I wanted.
Did you work out today? What'd you train? We worked the Americana. We worked the rear naked choke. We did the arm bar.
Oh,
What's your move this weekend? Tell the kids what you're going to pull on every kid this weekend. You're going to do
No.
Americana,
no,
rear naked choke, arm bar,
choke.
choke. Okay. All right. Oh, get that. Answer one more question.
So, I like math. So do you like math?
Look at this. What are you, Karate Kid?
Yeah. So,
All right, pose it out. We're going to leave. Thank you guys for hanging out. You don't got bigger guns than this. You don't got bigger guns than that. Let's see. Come on. Let me see. Ooh. Look at you, balance boy. All right. All right. Oh, look at the shoulder and arm on that kid. I love it. Time to go trick or treat. Guys,
not yet.
not yet. Thanks for hanging out today. And you guys are absolutely. Oh, you show the sheet.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. You knucklehead. Mom, show your muscle. No muscle.
Please.
Mom, please. Please, mommy. Not today, buddy. We got a couple more, I think, donations for the dogs right there.
Jay, you are weak, but
Okay. Happy Halloween.
Thoughts on Mike Mentor and his training methods?
Arthur Jones, you mean?
Arthur Jones.
Yes, Arthur Jones.
Robert.
Jay.
Robert.
Just remember, for anybody that
Robert.
Mike's principles came from Arthur Jones. So if you guys want to do some incredible research, make sure that you read up on Arthur Jones and his beliefs and his philosophy of training.
All right, if I stay consistent, do you think I can hit 270?
Is this the guy that was 251?
I don't know. Did he say something earlier?
Somebody said 251 and had good height and everything like that.
Was it 6'4" guy?
No. 6'2". I think he said he was. I mean, yeah, you should be able to hit 270. I don't know what you're at right now. Unless you're the 251 guy, you can make 270 no problem. Jeff's almost 270.
Oh yeah, this is
The guy was 251, right?
Yeah, 6'1", 251, 16% body fat.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know your age, but I would say you got some good height on you right now, and you got some good weight. So I would say it's time, if you haven't, slice and dice. Let's see what you're really working with. Get absolutely sliced. And I love the fact that they call you Fake Natty. Trust me, anybody that's around athletes realizes 6'1", 250 is the average middle linebacker in high school. So it's cool that you have fun with that stuff. Have fun with that stuff. The average guys, like the guy that was on here crying earlier, you know, it's like, yeah, sure, buddy, whatever you say. And they'll see you in 20, 30 years and you'll look the exact same. And they'll be like, 31. So do me a favor, slice and dice and tag me on IG. Anybody here, tag me on IG on your workouts and stuff. Like the guys that were talking about squats, deadlifts, what's the best thing for you? Take me on some of your workouts over there on Instagram. Just say, hey, Mike, I was the fake natty. Put that down. 6'1", 251 guy. And so I'll take a look at the physiques and stuff like that, your squat forms for those other people. But yeah, use the social media, not just here, but hit it up. Sound good, guys? And then for everybody, remember we got the Titan check-ins. So get the information down there so I can go over, make sure that your nutrition, your training is right. Make sure if you don't want to post photos there, make sure to send them to the email that's listed. I'll take a look at the photos and see what we need to work on too, because that's another thing. You can't just work out every body part. If you got lagging body parts, we need to bring those up to match the good body parts. If you have a ridiculous bench press, but you can't squat or deadlift, we got to take care of that. We got to even those things out. Strength plus physique. You want to be show and go. You don't want to be just all show, no go, and you don't want to be all go and no show. All right? Guys crushed it, man.
Yup. There we are.